Hello Paul Perkinson. Isn't it a surprise to see you?
Well, hello there. Welcome to my apartment. Beth or Natasha must have let you come into my office.
Actually, I've let myself into your apartment. Don't you know me from somewhere?
Oh. I don't really recognize you. It doesn't ring any bells with me. But at least you're not Oliver Maplewell Owen.
Well, okay then. Do you know that your mother died in 2009? From a smoke stroke?
Well, yes. But how do you know that?
And do you know that you have an older sister named Matilda Perkinson?
Well, my sister lives at my apartment since a few months ago when she returned from Australia, as she was at a different job around at the time. Why do you know about Matilda and my dead mother?
Well, that's because I'm your dad.
Father? Holy crud.
New Year moments.
Thanks for letting me stop in your room, Sarah Soft. I know it's inappropriate to sleep in a girl's bedroom, but it was for an emergency and I needed desperate help.
Bear in mind, Mike Mitch, Paul doesn't even know you've been in his building during a round in the Christmas period. I think now it's the time to let Paul help you and find a solution to your situation. Me, Beth, and Natasha will support you, but we just need to arrange a new safe place for you first.
I know, Sarah. If it wasn't for Simon at the Community News, me and Serena Sheringham would have carried on with our former job as of today. Oh, very Tom Riddle. I need to explain everything to Paul Perkinson. I'm going now.
Mike. Wait.
Sarah Soft? And who's this in here?
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
And that's why, son, I have to leave your mother with you and your sister there, was because I done so many terrible things in my teenager years, that the police authority kept finding me around all over the original community where you and Matilda were raised at. I'm so sorry for leaving you for so long, especially without giving explanation, many years ago. Can you forgive me?
Well, Dad, I don't really know what to say to you. You abused our mother and stealing cash before me and Matilda was born? If you told me all of this many years ago instead of now, I would have understood you and forgive you more easily and quickly. But because it's so far late in life, I really don't know. Does Matilda know you're here?
Well, not yet.
We can explain everything, Matilda. Mike Mitch needs serious help.
I lost my job from the Community News thanks to Simon, as he sacked me and Serena Sheringham to get higher quality staff on his business. Ever since around late 2022, I have been completely lost with my life. I don't know what to do, so I thought I'd come to Sarah Soft, as she knows what I've been through, and even noticed that someone was threatening me around at the time she first encountered me in this apartment. Natasha Pooley has met me before too.
Well, this is an unusual situation. Firstly, you should have known better with the law and rules, Sarah Soft. But I understand you were just trying to help someone out who needs urgent help, and you should have told me and Paul from the very start that you need help from this apartment. Andy Alien and Rob Robot asked Paul for help months ago. My brother himself told me when I started to work for him again, and them two has since then been working with us and even has a bedroom they share with on the 5th floor. How come you didn't go to Paul first?
That was because I didn't want your brother to think I was trespassing on his private property, and I didn't want him to call the police because of a likely misunderstanding me and Paul Perkinson could have had. I was going to see Paul until I bumped into you. Who are you?
I am Matilda Perkinson. I am Paul's older sister. Paul has made me his new co-head leader as since Danielle Marypop has left for family reasons and for a different job at a private warehouse somewhere 30 miles away from this apartment. Paul chose me to be his new co-head leader like Sarah Soft here. Let's go and talk to my brother, and sort you out once and for all, Mike Mitch.
Come on, son. I know it's hard letting go of the past sometimes, but people do change, you know. I know you have changed, and look at you. You're a head manager of your own business, owning an apartment, and having working colleagues for your CV and publicity. I wish I have all of that. But I haven't and never will either. I'll try to make up for my past by giving you all the support and help here. Please, son?
Well, Father. Please come in.
Paul. We need to talk about. Who's that? Dad?
Matilda Perkinson. It's been far too long. I missed you.
Stop right there. I got an incredible bone to pick with you. You've left me and my younger brother behind in life. How dare you?
Come back later, Sarah. And who's that? Just go.
Oh dear me. It seems that Matilda has got a nasty surprise when she entered Paul's office.
Agreed with that. Who was that stranger that's been with Paul?
Hello there. How you been? I've been okay, thank you. You're probably going to be thinking what I've got to tell you. Well, this is the first episode to be filmed in 2024. So, the current year we're on right now, and in the future, it's going to be set in the past. This is 2024, this is now, according to this episode, because it's filmed in January time. And that's one thing I have told you. And you're probably thinking, what else is there to say? I do have a few things to tell you. Let's go and sit on the sofa. I'm nearly 24 and a half years old because my birthday's in July time. So August, September, October, November, December, January. So I'm 24 and a half nearly now, so I'm only half a year away from turning 25. I have not really seen that mysterious girl that I've heard of a while ago. And I believe that is the girl that I seen in that creepy dream only a few weeks ago. Henrietta Bickle is doing okay. Alan Bergerton's enjoying his new bedroom. Alan and Henrietta are a lot closer now. I think Henrietta is even closer with Alan than she ever was with Daniel. I've made some New Year's resolutions. Yeah, before you go, yeah, but what about the New Year's resolutions? Yeah, get the sex cancelled. Oh, stop moan and groan about the show getting cancelled. I get it. Lewis Locks is not going to be on the air forever, like every other show, unless if it's The Simpsons or SpongeBob. They'll just probably go on for season 50. I do have a new video game collabo before you even ask the question. It's just in here. Okay, so here is my video games I thought I'd show you again. WarioWare Move It, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, and my latest video game collectible is Pokemon Shining Pearl. That's the same game as Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Well, there will be differences. I mean, every Pokemon game will have something different, even if it's set in the same region. They're remakes, they are, so they're the exact same as the original DS games. They won't be worth anything, Lewis. I've heard that remake games can be worth something and worth collecting if you're a video game collectible guy. Yeah. I got nothing else to tell you. You're probably thinking what I'm contemplating. I am not sure if that mysterious girl is similar to Rotten Reality. What do you reckon? Maybe she is similar to Rotten Reality. No, I don't know. I did ask Queen Bee Beth about the girl, and she hasn't seen any sight of her or even heard her voice or nothing. Not even any creepy dreams that she had recently from Queen Bee Beth of that mysterious girl. Maybe Rotten Reality has a daughter. Or was it Heartless? Or what if their souls went into this girl and she could be cursed?
Oh Lewis, your show is cursed. You, Lewis, yourself, are cursed as well. You have no idea what's coming to you.
What on earth was that? Hello? Rotten Reality? Can't be. He's dead. But what the crud was that? Whoever you are, this mysterious girl, you can't scare me, you know. I'm cursed? What on earth do you mean I'm cursed? You make no sense to me. And what do you mean my show is cursed as well? What on earth was that? Curse girl? If that's your name? Where are you? Tell me more about yourself. I'm curious. This is becoming suspicious. Now I've got a new mystery. A girl who's cursed. I need to talk to someone about this. Queen Bee Beth would be the best person, or best friend, shall we say. I thought I'm your best friend. I got a bigger priority to focus on right now. I'm not even joking around. There is a curse that's been around for God knows how long on Lewis Vlogs. What if Rotten Reality wasn't a real dilemma in the first place? Calling Queen Bee Beth and ask her about if she has seen anything else about this girl who's cursed, and call her me curse. I'm gonna ring Queen Bee Beth, and while I'm gonna do that, how about you go and see someone else for the meantime, because my focus now is this girl who's cursed. Unless if Rotten Reality's got something to do with the cursed girl. I need backup. I'll see you next time. Bye bye everybody. Bye bye. See you next time. Calling Queen Bee, birth. Go on. I got something to deal with. It's nothing you need to worry about, but I'll be fine. I got Queen Bee Beth for help. See you soon. And make sure you do well in life. Right, Queen Bee Beth's phone number. Here we go.
I am deadly sorry for leaving you and Paul many years ago. But it was for your own good, Matilda. I didn't know what else to do at the time. I got no home, no money, no friends either. And I can't rely on anyone because everyone else I've met over the years had either backstabbed me or betrayed me for their own selfish needs. How about if I work for your younger brother? Surely I can make big amends to you too. Please, with a cherry on the top of the cake?
What do you reckon, Paul? Would you let our father work at your apartment?
Well, Matilda, I'll give our father a chance to see what he can show to my business. But you need to make a promise on the both of us.
Certainly, Paul. What is it you want me to promise on you and Matilda?
If you betray us at anything or run away again for your selfish needs, you will never, ever, and I do mean ever, be forgiven from me or Matilda. This is your only warning. One mess up, and you're gone.
Well, do you understand, Dad?
Paul and Matilda Perkinson. From now on, you both can trust me with helping this business to be a massive success. I am telling the both of you right now, that you too will be proud of me. I won't let either of you down.
I'll show you a tour of my apartment after I see Sarah Soft. I've noticed there was an unfamiliar person with her earlier when Matilda came into my office. I won't be a long time. Sarah, I want to talk to you. Who was that lad earlier I briefly seen while my sister was scolding at my father? What's going on?
Paul. The lad you saw earlier was Mike Mitch. Natasha and Matilda knows him as they've met him before you did. He needs our help.
Before you start the story, my father came today to ask me and Matilda for forgiveness. I haven't seen my dad for so many years, and that's why I asked you and the lad earlier to leave us alone. I gave my father another chance to show a good impression for Matilda and me. I remember Mike Mitch. He used to do the community news with Serena Sheringham. I heard that the community news has been cancelled by an unknown man. Lee Leighton himself hasn't confirmed of his current status since his recent broadcast. Tell me what's been happening between Mike and you.
Mike Mitch had been a servant for a man named Kyan Karen. Kyan threatened to Mike that if he didn't find a way to destroy your apartment, then Kyan would have murdered Mike Mitch. Kyan is secretly known by a little amount of people. Audrey told me your girlfriend that Kyan tried to date her once, but she rejected him. I think Kyan Karen is who he is, as he isn't as successful as you are, Paul. Is there any rooms Mike Mitch could live in?
There is the interview room on the 4th floor that is rarely ever used, as we normally review adverts on the 3rd floor. Mike could have that room for safety reasons. You need to ring Mike Mitch tomorrow and ask him to come over to my apartment so we can have a discussion of having Mike Mitch living at my apartment.
I hope the police is out looking for Kyan.
It's been a long day for sure.